Hey guys, in today's video I will be talking about some productive ways that I use my iPad. Specifically, I will be showing you 8 different ways to use your iPad to be more productive. I will also be sharing some of my favorite apps that help with the productivity in my life, and maybe you can implement it into your life as well, and it can help you out as well. So let's get started. As someone who creates a lot of video content, having an app that allows me to edit on the go is super important. It is a game changer. So I use the InShot app, and this is perfect because it allows me to create video content for social media. Not only that, but it's also helped me create some content for YouTube at times. Plus, the user interface is super easy to navigate, making the editing process a breeze. If you see any of my videos on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, or YouTube Shorts, it was probably edited on this app. Now, there is one downside to this app, which is the filters. I really need to find a way to start color grading my videos better, and if I try to do this with this app, it just does not look as good as I would like it to, so that is my only downside. So for those of you who don't know, I create digital planners. I love creating digital content, whether that's digital planners, digital journals, digital stickers, digital art. I love creating digital content. So I love using my iPad for this, and apps like Canva, Keynote, and Procreate are great for allowing me to create content that my audience loves. I use Canva to create a lot of my graphics for my business. These include graphics for my blog, YouTube thumbnails, Pinterest pins, and even for my email subscribers. I will create the graphics that will go in those emails so that I can send some out to my email subscribers. I also use Canva for some of my planner creations as well, but I also like to use Keynote for that as well. So I use Keynote to create some of my planners. I plan on eventually creating a course that will show you exactly how I create the planners, and hopefully if any of you out there are interested in creating some planners, it will help you out as well. So make sure you stay tuned for that because I'm super excited for it. Lastly, I use Procreate for content creation as well, but I will go more into that in my next one. And that brings me to my favorite drawing app, which is Procreate. I'm a big fan of Procreate. In fact, I actually purchased my iPad so that I could draw using Procreate. Not only is this app a creative outlet for me, I also use it as one of the methods to create my social media graphics, as well as some of my digital stickers. If you are someone who needs a creative outlet, I highly suggest you try it out. It doesn't matter if you're not great at drawing, everyone starts out somewhere, and you never know, this may be something you grow to love. If you're interested in learning how to create your own digital stickers, I actually have a tutorial now which I will link. It's a really great tutorial because it walks you through step by step through the process of how to create digital stickers in Procreate. I even give away the stickers I create within the video for free. So if you want to grab those, you can grab those as well. So next is journaling. Journaling is something I started implementing when I knew I wanted to have a mindset shift. Once I realized I wanted to truly focus on building a business of my own, I knew that I had to change my mindset to achieve this. I did a lot of research and focused on what the people I looked up to were doing. Many of them talked about how they would journal every morning, so I started implementing this into my life as well. I will admit, I don't do this every single day, but I notice the difference when I do. Using my iPad for this is great because it keeps things all in one place, and I am able to access my journals on the go from any of my devices. So I can literally journal whether it's on my phone, on my iPad, or on my computer, and they will all remain on those devices. So it's really cool. I also like that it's more private than having a journal lying around for anyone to see. That's just not my thing. I'm very private about those things, so I don't like having a journal just lying around with what I journal every single day because it's just not my type of thing. Now, if journaling is something that you would like to try out, I also have a video showing you 5 ways to use your journal for success that has helped me and has kept me motivated to keep journaling, because journaling in a way helps you achieve those goals that you have. So let's move on to what is now my favorite reason to use my iPad, which if you have followed me for a while, you probably already know this, but I use my iPad for digital planning, and I love to digital plan. I love that I have a planner that allows me to keep everything in one place. Just like I mentioned for journaling, I also use GoodNotes to journal as well as for my digital planners. This is where I do my daily planning as well as my meal and budget planning. There is room for so much more, and it's way better than lugging around a heavy planner with you all the time. Not to mention the accessories you would need to take with you. If you haven't started your digital planning journey, I highly recommend it, and pretty much my entire blog is made up of tutorials that show you how to start digital planning and different ways and things that you can implement into your digital planning. I also give away lots of freebies on there, so if you are interested in doing this, I highly recommend you check it out. I love listening to self-help and business mindset podcasts. Some of my favorite to listen to are Amy Porterfield, Jenna Kutcher, Mel Robbins, and Jasmine Star, just to name a few. Podcasts have become one of my favorite ways to consume content, and my iPad makes it so easy to listen to them wherever I am. Whether I'm working on my latest project or just dropping off my kids at school, I can always have my podcast playing in the background. I encourage you to try it out, as it's really helped me build the mindset that I wanted to have for a long time. Listening to someone tell you that your dreams are achievable every day can make a world of a difference, and I can definitely say it's helped me to get to where I am today. Just like digital journaling has helped me, so has listening to podcasts, and implementing these two things into my life every single day has really helped keep me motivated and to keep going and pushing towards building this life that I have created for myself and these dreams that I want to achieve. If it's something that you've been struggling with, I really recommend looking into listening to podcasts and journaling every day and seeing how that works out for you. If you try it out for like a month, I can assure you that it will start showing results. As someone who runs their own business, staying organized and on top of things is crucial. Notion has been a lifesaver for me, as it will allow me to keep track of everything from my to-do list to my deadlines to my products. I see Notion as more of a workplace for me. I'm currently in the process of moving things out of my digital planners and into Notion, all that have to do with my business. I started out trying to use a planner to manage my business, but it was important for me to find a way to keep my business things separated from my daily personal life. As much as I love what I do, I think it's important to set boundaries. We are creatures of habit, so I like that my mind doesn't go to work-related things when I'm using my digital planners. Plus, being able to keep my business things separated from my personal life has been really helpful in maintaining a healthy work-life balance. I mean, we all need those every now and then, because I know when I was working my full-time job, it was so hard to keep a steady work-life balance. It was like my life was work all the time, especially since I worked from home at my full-time job. I worked from home as well. It was very, very, very hard to keep that work-life balance because work was on my mind all the time, and it was just, since I worked from home, it made it really hard to be able to balance the two. But now that this is my business and this is something I'm creating, I'm making sure that I have that line, if that makes sense, that I don't cross that line. The last use for my iPad I want to talk about is probably the simplest way to use it, but can still make you a much more productive person when done correctly. I have two apps that I use for time management. It's called the Zen Flip Clock and Sue. The Zen Flip Clock app is more for aesthetic reasons and for when I just want to have a clock on my desk. It's a beautiful flip clock that mimics the old-fashioned flip clocks from the past. It's simple, elegant, and adds a touch of nostalgia to my workspace. Although the Zen Flip Clock app allows for the Pomodoro method, I prefer to use the Sue app for that. It's super cute and allows you to set different sounds while the countdowns start. If you don't know what the Pomodoro method is, it's basically focused work set on 25-minute intervals with short breaks in between. I find this method helpful for staying on task and avoiding burnout, because for me, I'm a person that if I am working, I will end up burning out. I don't want to work the entire day the next day. I think this app is really useful useful. And the Sue app also adds an element of fun to the process and makes the time management experience more enjoyable. It allows you to add some background noise as well. If you're doing the Pomodoro method, you can add different sounds like rainfall or campfire, library, coffee shop. It's a really cool app and I really like it. Hopefully you found these helpful, and don't forget to subscribe if you like this video. Give it a like and subscribe. It means the world to me when you do so I really appreciate it. I'm happy to help you. If you have any questions, please leave a comment down below. I am more than happy to help you. So until next time, happy planning.